Hi, we're Alex and Mehmet. Welcome to Turks Who Eat. Today we're coming to you from Rome, Italy.
We're so excited to be back in Rome and, of course, eat lots of Italian food while we're here. No trip to Rome is complete without eating some pasta. So in this video, we're going to show you 5 must-try pastas in Rome.
Yeah, let's go eat.
Italy is known for its food, and especially for its pasta. Different cities and regions in Italy have different specialties, and Rome has some truly excellent pasta varieties that we can't wait to try. From the creamiest Cacio Pepe to carbonara with the crispiest bits of pork, today we're diving into the best Roman pastas, and you're coming along with us. Our first must-try Roman pasta is Cacio Pepe. Cacio Pepe translates to cheese and pepper, and while the ingredients in this dish are simple, the flavor is anything but simple.
Hi everyone, we just arrived in Rome. We settled into our Airbnb and now we're heading to a restaurant called Evo in the Trastevere neighborhood to get some pasta.
Yeah, I ate there last time I was here and I've been thinking about it ever since, so really excited to go back.
Yeah, let's go eat.
The reason I've been thinking about it is because the pasta is so good, especially their Cacio Pepe. This plate is piled high with freshly made pasta, cooked to the perfect al dente texture, and then covered with the super rich and creamy Cacio Pepe sauce. This delicious sauce is made from just Pecorino Romano cheese, freshly ground black pepper, and a bit of pasta water to make it nice and smooth and creamy. It clings to the fresh pasta, making each bite cheesy and comforting. It's believed that this dish originated with shepherds, who spent long periods of time away from home and had to make something from ingredients that wouldn't go bad. Centuries later, it's still a Roman favorite. Our second must-try Roman pasta is another one that you can get here at Evo, bucatini alla Amatriciana. Once again, this starts with freshly made pasta, bucatini this time, tossed in sauce made from crispy pork cheek, tomatoes, and pecorino cheese. The pork cheek is cooked until crisp, and the fat that it renders becomes the base of the sauce. Then tomatoes are added, and finally the cheese. If you're a pork eater, then you will love this pasta. It's salty, the tomatoes add an element of freshness, and there's a bit of sharpness from the cheese. How are you feeling about these Roman pastas so far? Give us a thumbs up if they're making you hungry, and let us know in the comments which pasta is your favorite.
We are continuing our pasta quest here in Rome. We are headed to Tonnarello for some more classic Roman pastas. This place normally has a really long line. It's very popular, so we're going early, hoping we beat the line, but let's see.
I like pasta quest. Yeah, let's go eat.
Unfortunately, we didn't beat the line, but it moves pretty fast, especially if you're not fussy about whether you want to eat inside or outside. After about 20 minutes of waiting, we got a cozy table inside and we were on to our next pastas. We came here for our third must-try Roman pasta, carbonara. Carbonara is one of the most famous and beloved Roman pastas, and it's easy to see why. It's similar to Cacio Pepe with the cheese and pepper, but the addition of egg into the sauce makes it even richer and creamier. On top of that, there are crispy bits of guanciale scattered throughout the bowl. It's almost unreal how creamy this pasta is without any actual cream in the sauce. The pasta is just so good. I'm getting hungry again just thinking about it. And I love how they do the presentation here, serving each pasta in the pan it's cooked in. Since Mehmet doesn't eat pork, he's stuck with another bowl of Cacio Pepe, just as perfect as the first. So far, we've had the classic Cacio Pepe, the tomato-forward Amatriciana, and the incredibly creamy carbonara. Up next, we're diving into another Roman favorite, Gricia. Gricia is kind of like a combination of some of the other dishes. It's considered one of the big 4 Roman pastas and is made from pork cheek, Pecorino Romano cheese, and pepper. So similar to carbonara but without the egg, Cacio Pepe plus pork, or Amatriciana without the tomatoes. And just look at how glossy and beautiful this bowl is. We tried this at a place called Ristorante Controluce, which felt much more local than the other places we've tried so far. This pasta was rich, full of texture, and so warming. While not a classic Roman pasta, Mehmet also had a really interesting dish here. It was a smoked spaghetti and a roasted red pepper sauce with candied lemons. It was so unusual and such an interesting combination of flavors. We love that this restaurant had such a mix of classic dishes like the Gricia and unusual creations like this one. And finally, we're on to our 5th classic Roman pasta.
It's a super rainy day and rainy night in Rome tonight, but we are on our way to try our next Roman pasta, which is gnocchi alla Romana. We both love gnocchi, but I don't think we've ever had this kind before.
And while this was our first time eating gnocchi alla Romana, it definitely won't be our last. It's quite different from the classic potato gnocchi you might be used to. In this dish, the gnocchi is made from semolina flour. The gnocchi are layered in a baking dish and topped with butter, cheese, and then cooked until bubbling and golden brown on top. It is so rich and so cheesy and just so good. We tried this at Amatriciana because we heard they make the best gnocchi alla Romana in the city, and we can't disagree. The semolina flour gives the gnocchi a slightly coarse texture that contrasts with the smooth and creamy sauce, making this dish so enjoyable. The gnocchi wasn't the only amazing thing here though. We also got a plate of their truffle pasta, and I think we can safely say this is the best truffle pasta we've ever had. The truffle flavor was pronounced without being overpowering, and the sauce was creamy yet light, allowing the truffle to be the star. The pasta was fresh and had the perfect slight bite. Everything about this was just perfect. We had such a great time wandering around Rome and trying different types of pastas. From the sharp Cacio Pepe to the hearty Gricia and even a surprise truffle treat, this has been a pasta adventure to remember. Of course, Bindi tagged along with us as well. Italy is generally one of the most dog-friendly countries in the world, and Rome is no exception. It seems like every other person here has a dog with them, and Bindi was warmly welcomed everywhere we ate, and usually given fresh water, though I think she was really hoping for her own little bowl of pasta. We hope you enjoyed exploring the classic Roman pastas with us. Let us know in the comments which one you most want to try, or if there are any places we should add to our list for next time. If you love Italian food as much as we do, hit that subscribe button. Next week, we're going to be trying some of Rome's best street foods, and you won't want to miss out.